welcome back to another one of my videos. It's been months since I last did a video, but I am back and I am better. This time we're gonna talk about the $1 million question. I literally get these questions at least once a week. Everyone, and I mean everyone, on my Instagram or Facebook is always asking me, how did I get into real estate? Today, while fixing my hair, I'm gonna be looking at the mirror most of the time because, you know, gotta look at myself while doing my hair. But about 2 years ago, I'm gonna be sectioning my hair also. And I am not the best curling up my hair, but I'm gonna do it. So please don't judge. I do it the way I like it. And I'm gonna be using these products that were sent from DR, recommended by a friend on Instagram. I'm gonna try to keep it between these two products. They are from Afro Love, and after I made my mom get it for me in DR, I found them on Amazon. Anyways, so about 2 years ago, I was in undergrad school and I was working at Victoria's Secret. You know, I was looking for ways to make money, I'm guessing. So I started doing research on how to make more money, on what careers give you the best money, because I was going to school for business administration. And the reason why I was going to school for business administration is because that's a broad career, right? I could literally just go into any field and be happy with that career. So that's what I did. I went for business administration, and while I'm there, I'm like, this is boring, but I only have 2 semesters left to graduate, so I am not going to change careers. But what other ways can I go? What else can I do without having to change my career? So as I was looking for classes for my next semester, I found real estate. So real estate was one of my electives, and I was like, oh, I read some articles that said that most millionaires own real estate, so maybe I should get into it. I told my friend, and my friend was like, oh my god, it's crazy, because I thought of doing this in the past. I'm talking about me being like 18 years old, no, 19. Yeah, I was 19, talking to a friend about going into real estate. And you know, sometimes it's a little scary because I always thought that people in this career were a little older, and most of them are. Sometimes it's impressive how I go into some homes and they're like, who's the agent? I'm like, I'm the agent. I don't know if it's because I got a baby face or what, but you know, I told my friend. She was like, oh, I actually was looking into doing this as well, and I think we could do it. I told her, and she was all for it. However, I was paying for some summer classes, and I couldn't do it right away. She, on the other hand, wasn't taking any summer classes, so she signed up for the school and she started doing it. She would talk to me about real estate and her classes and the terms and everything else. So I liked it. I was like, yeah, I think that's what I would like to do in the future. I think I would love to sell some homes. I would love to make some dreams reality, you know. So I was all for it. I finished the class a whole year later. So my friend signed up for the school a whole year before me, and she loved it. She told me all about it. She gave me her feedback. So I was like, okay, I could do it as well. The summer after that, I wasn't taking any summer classes, and this time around I was a supervisor at my job, so I was able to afford the class. When I took the class, it was about $500, and I'm saying I was able to afford the class because paying for a summer semester and paying for that, I was not up there, okay? It was too much for me. And those that go to college know that paying for school out of pocket is not easy. I signed up for the school. For those people that live in the state of New Jersey or New York, I went to Center for Real Estate Education in Hackensack. I went in person because that was pre-COVID, so they were holding the classes in person. I understand that for a while they were only doing online, but I got an email yesterday, July 4th, saying that this week they will do in person. So if you're interested and you want to go to my school, go over there in person. I love how flexible they were, so I was able to take any classes. I was able to do my schedule at my own time. They have classes Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. You could get it done in 2 weeks. You could get your courses done in 2 weeks. Or you could do evenings, Mondays and Thursdays if I'm not mistaken, and you could finish it in 10 weeks. Or you could do weekends, either Saturdays or Sundays, and you could get it done within 10 weeks as well. I used to go during weekends if I hadn't taken that class, or I used to do evenings. I literally just used to go to any class that I still needed in order for me to get it done quick. So I got it done within a month, doing it at my own schedule, my own time. Then I signed up for the school test, and I was able to pass it right away. They had a review. I did the review and I passed the school exam. After you pass the school exam, you are required to take the state exam. Let's not talk about how many times I failed. But I failed a couple times. It was hard, but I did it. I finished the course in August. I took the school exam, if I'm not mistaken, in September, like beginning of September or mid-September. It took me like 2 weeks after I finished the course to take the class because I wasn't available right away after finishing the course to do it. Then after that, I signed up for the test. Because I failed a few times and I wasn't going right away, like I would fail and I would go a month after thinking that that will help. It took me about 5 months to get my actual state exam done. I passed March 2020 my state exam, then COVID hit. Since COVID hit and we had to go through quarantine, I got my paper saying congratulations, you have passed the real state exam, but I wasn't able to go forward because everything was closed and I wasn't able to do my fingerprints or anything else. July comes by, which is when everything is opening again. And as soon as everything started opening, mind you guys, during quarantine, I used to watch YouTube videos about real estate. I feel like everyone was doing YouTube videos then, I guess because everyone was just home. So they thought that it would be a great idea to become a YouTuber, not knowing that YouTube requires so much effort and dedication. And I'm talking about myself because I started doing YouTube this year and I like completely lost it, being overwhelmed with so much work. But I am back. I used to read articles about real estate, and I used to log into the fingerprint website literally probably almost once a week or twice a week to find out if they were opening. And you know, I used to do it periodically because I wanted to get my fingerprints as quick as possible. So I got the piece of paper, I went to the broker that I wanted to go with. I already knew what broker I wanted to go with because, long story short, his wife used to do my hair when I was a kid, and my broker helped my parents buy their first home. So I already knew what kind of broker I wanted to go with. I didn't have to go around searching for a broker, which really took weight off my shoulders. I literally just went over there. He already knew me personally. My mom had already spoken to him about me a few times, and he was ready for me. So when I went, I just simply asked him a few questions. I wanted to know about the training, I wanted to know about the fees, I wanted to know about my commission, and that was it. I got great vibes from him, so I was like, you are the one, my man. And till this day, he is great. So yeah, I used to go online periodically to find out about the appointments, and one day they opened when everything was like kind of reopening, and they were doing limited appointments. So technically, if I'm not mistaken, they used to do like, no lie, like 20 appointments per day, and it's like so many people wanted to do appointments, but they were only open for like 4 hours, so it didn't help at all. So I think I got it probably like a week or two after. And after they reopened, I got my fingerprint appointment and I got it done. Well, first, when you pass the test, they give you a piece of paper that needs to be filled by your broker, or it doesn't have to be your broker. It could even be the teacher where you went to school if they are a broker. It doesn't have to be the broker that you're going with. A broker just needs to sign that. And he did it for me. I was able to do my fingerprints. I was able to say, wait, I'm lying. That piece of paper is to get your license. I don't know, guys. I just know that I got the piece of paper filled out. I took it to the fingerprint with me. And after I got my fingerprint done, I got like the receipt. I brought that to my broker with the piece of paper that was given to me by PSI, which is the testing center for real estate. And he was able to send out my applications to receive my license. And I got my license within 2 weeks. He got me training right away. We started training about NJMLS, GSMLS, Realtor.com. I had to sign up for. I had to pay all my fees and dues there. I don't have any desk fees or office fee or franchise fees, but I do have websites, multiple service listings, websites that I needed to sign up for. Keys access, lockbox access, and you know, all those kind of stuff. So I had to pay all those fees. That was pretty much my journey. I'm gonna recap everything. So I went to Center for Real Estate Education. Back then when I did it, it was about $500. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it's about $300, and you could do different states. So you could do New Jersey, PA, and New York. And this is in no way a promotion, which they should pay me because I sent in so many people that Center for Real Estate Education should pay me. But anyway, I went to that school. I absolutely love it. I recommend it to everyone. They are doing online and in-person classes as of this week, if I'm not mistaken. Make sure you guys go through the website and check them out and find out all the information. The classes are very simple. You could do it on your own time. They're very flexible, so you don't have to sign up for a specific time frame, and you could get it done between, like, if you actually wanted to follow their schedule, you could get it done within 2 weeks. You could get it done within 10 weeks. You could do evenings, weekends, or 9 to 4s, Monday through Friday. Up to you. Or you could just vary. You could do a Monday, then an evening. You could do a Saturday or a Sunday. Up to you guys. They're very flexible. They're never going to question you as to why are you here, what are you doing. You're just going to meet different professors with excellent experience, and you're just going to absolutely love each and every one of them. Then after you get the courses done, you're going to go for the school exam. The school exam takes about 4 hours. You could get it done at your own time. I think it only took me 2 hours. However, then you have to go for the state exam, and as I previously mentioned, it took me multiple tries, and I did take up the 4 hours probably each time I went and took it. No one is gonna ask you, how long did it take you to pass the state exam? Oh, if you failed, you can't be my real estate agent. Like, literally, after you get that done, nobody cares. Nobody's ever gonna question you how many times it took you or anything. Then after you pass the state exam, they'll give you a piece of paper. I don't know how they're doing it now, since now it's online. Like, literally now you could take the state exam and the school exam online. I don't know if they give you a piece of paper or they send you an email that you have to fill out or whatever. I don't know how it works, because when I took it, I had to do it in person. You literally just get a piece of paper. It has to be filled by a broker. It doesn't necessarily have to be the broker that you're going for, but it has to be filled out by a broker. And you have to get your fingerprint done. Once you get your fingerprint done, you send out the paper with the receipt to get your license. And I don't know if it's the same thing for everyone, but for me, it took about 2 weeks to get my license. You do have to find a broker, because you cannot work by yourself during your first 3 years. So you have to go on a search on a broker. there's different websites, different YouTube videos that tell you or help you ask your broker questions so you could go with the right person. As I said, I already knew who I wanted to go for, and I simply asked him a few questions. I just decided to go with him. It was great. He taught me so much. He went through contracts with me. He told me the whole process about buying a house, selling a house. It was just excellent, and I loved it. If you're in the state of New Jersey, if you're in North Jersey, go with Continental Quality Realty. Our team is growing. When I started, we were probably like 5-7 agents, and now we're about 15 or 16. Almost 20 agents with the people that are working on getting their courses done and the school exam and state exam and so on. But yes, if you do choose to become a real estate agent, all you have to do is pick a school, get it done, and do all the other steps. Literally, getting started is very, very quick. The hard thing is once you're licensed and you need to work and get your leads and everything else. But getting your license is the first step and the quickest step that there is. But yeah, here's my curls. I am about to diffuse it a little bit. Look, you can even see the texture, but you see? I didn't do much to it. I'm going to diffuse my hair. I'm going to change. I'm going to show you the final results. So here's the results of diffusing my hair. I don't like putting a lot of heat, so I don't usually diffuse my hair. I only wanted to do it today because I am trying to do a reel for Instagram, so I wanted it dry and a little bigger and puffy, you know. And even then, I still didn't totally diffuse it because it's still a little wet. But I don't want heat damage more than it already is. I'm getting my curly cut, my third curly cut this Thursday, and I know she's gonna want to cut a lot of hair, you know, so I'm trying to protect it as much as I can. But here's the end result. This is for purpose of the video only, and for my reel, you know, just wanted to do this video for you guys. Yes, you, because I feel like a lot of people are asking me the same question, and it was just right to come back to YouTube with a video that most of you would want to see. This is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I love you all very, very much. Go follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so yet, because I'll be posting reels once a week. So go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye.